Hey yo, what's up everybody? This is Jerry, and I'm back with a brand new episode of Ballin with Jerry. Now, in this episode, I'm going to tell you about something, and that something is kind of sad. Well, it is sad really, but I'll tell you what happened. Alright, now, what happened was a few months back this year, the beginning of 2024, got into a car accident. And in this episode, I would like to pay a tribute. Because, long story short, I was driving the JERRYMOBILE, and it got involved into a car accident. Someone was on the wrong side of the road. The other person was at fault, not me. And it got into a car accident. Then that was my insurance company. Then after that, it was a write-off, total write-off. A few days ago, I was notified that it was a total write-off. Not long ago, it was a total write-off. And now the JERRYMOBILE is gone. The JERRYMOBILE is gone, and I like to pay a tribute to the JERRYMOBILE, because the JERRYMOBILE has been a very good car, a super good car. That I'm sure there have been little bumps here and there, but that's just part of the process. It's just how it is. So got involved into that car accident, and the damage was, I'm gonna say, it was quite bad. The damage was quite bad, and there was just no way. There was a very slim chances of my insurance company, actually been repairing my car. So there was a high chance of my insurance company, of my car being written off. Basically, it can't drive it no more. But on the positive side, though, it has been a very good car. It's a very beautiful car, and basically, I want to do a lot of things with that car, and I had it for 4 years. 4 years. I copped it in 2020, the first quarter of 2020, and I involved in a car accident at the beginning of 2024. Then it was a complete write-off in the first quarter of this year, 2024. So it was a sad loss, to say the least. And there were some things that it needed, the JERRYMOBILE needed, to be, if I'm being quite frank. And one of the things that it needed some things to make it run smoother, for a smoother ride. And the paint job was deteriorating. It was deteriorating, because when I first got the car, the paint job was in decent shape. There was some, I don't know if you guys have noticed this in the past few episodes that you've seen of the JERRYMOBILE, but the roof, the top of it was sun damaged. And then after a while, the sun damage spread to the hood of the car, then the wing of the car, the spoiler of the car that gives the car aerodynamics at the rear. And then there was some sun damage on the rear end of the car, and it was good. Needed a lot of work. The thing was, I was willing to put in the work and the money to restore the car from the inside out. However, I was working on that. It was part of the restoration plan of the JERRYMOBILE, and when that car accident happened, all that went down the toilet, down the drain. My plans went down the drain, and it was quite sad. It was actually quite sad for me to lose the JERRYMOBILE. I don't want to talk ill about the JERRYMOBILE. I can say that when that car accident happened, its best days were behind it. Its best days were behind it, and there was just a very slim chances of it being repaired, and very big chances of it being a complete write-off. Gone. Finito. It's a wrap. Yeah, and that's that. It's a very beautiful car. It wasn't no beater. It wasn't no rust bucket, nothing like that, as you expect for a first car. But mine wasn't no beater, no rust bucket when I first got it. Then the paint job slowly started to deteriorate. It was getting more sun damage. That was the eyesore for me. I wanted to restore that, and I had that in place. When the car didn't happen, that went down the drain easily. So what can I say? I can say that the JERRYMOBILE has definitely served me well. It served me very, very well. I can't say that. I give the JERRYMOBILE props for that. As from now on, it's time for me to move on. Just time for me to move on from that. New chapter, next chapter. Just expect unexpected. There's more stuff coming, more episodes of Ballin' with Jerry coming. I can guarantee that. Just expect unexpected. And I'm gonna have to say R.I.P to the JERRYMOBILE. R.I.P to the JERRYMOBILE. So I'll show you some pictures of the JERRYMOBILE, and then I'll show you a picture of the JERRYMOBILE when the accident happened. And then when I got that notification that it was a write-off, total loss, that's when it was officially time for me to say R.I.P to the JERRYMOBILE completely. So what I can definitely say, it has been served me very well. Of course, there were some bumps along the way, but you can't really have a smooth journey for everything in life. You can't always have a smooth, flawless journey. So it's time for me to move on from that. Just expect unexpected, and R.I.P to the JERRYMOBILE. And I'll show you some pictures of the JERRYMOBILE when I got it throughout my 4 years of ownership, then the damage of the car accident, and then that will be the end of this episode of Ballin' with Jerry. So thank you very much for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Ballin' with Jerry. It has been a very sad episode, despite why I've been absent on YouTube for the past few months, because I was pretty stressed, quite stressed, because I can't drive around in a car that was in the condition I was in after the accident. It's been tough, just been tough. So even though this episode has been a little sad of an episode, but on the positive side, I'm still alive, still here. And I'll show you some pictures of the JERRYMOBILE, then some pictures of it to the time of the accident, just to pay tribute to the JERRYMOBILE. Yeah, and that's that. So expect unexpected, and R.I.P to the JERRYMOBILE. All right, peace.